The Loyalists. You've returned to the Hound Pit's pub to pick up the trail of your old, quote, allies and find out where they have taken Emily. How is it jammed? Celia?
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed, except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore, but I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
Again, Samuel could have saved all these people. He could have...
Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too.
Samuel 1 could have told me. I would have walked through the door, shot the 3 dudes, done. Second thing Samuel could have done. And Samuel's a good guy. That's the whole thing about why none of this makes sense. He's a war hero. He could have gotten all of them off the island. He could have gotten Emily off the island. But they had to, like, dumb down his character for the sake of story progression. Because, yeah, Samuel was... Samuel's a war hero. Wouldn't he want to risk his life to save people?
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
That doesn't... It wouldn't have happened. Because they didn't know they were getting shot, right? If they all got shot in the back of the head at the same time.
Lydia was the only one who ever showed me any kindness. I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed.
Okay, apartment key, which we already have because she gave it to us. And the old port
I can
district.
hide here for as long as it takes. Seems that no one is safe when a man is that close to a prize like the throne.
Sewer key.
Gonna be a great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last coronation.
We even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. That crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out back.
Like you were, the other night.
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real called one back. He says the outsider follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me. Before we go, I'm gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out of here with us.
Just make sure Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy.
All right. They don't think I could handle them. I mean, because I'm not killing, they could be true. Or not true. I mean, they're not correct, but I can't prove it, is what I'm saying.
Did you hear Morris was dragged off by the Overseers for some black magic nonsense?
Bug someone else.
This is ridiculous. Plans, plague, elixir. Stupid goddamn.
Okay. Oh, they're in my room. That's my room. With the optional objective as Havelock. I was going up to my room for a reason. To make things easier on myself. That was the reason.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Those are tight. I think Piero Joplin inside.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission is in that building with Piero Joplin. If so, arrest him. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. Servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small bore pistol. Looks like Corvo ran amok before he left.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is secret.
Still walkers at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire now, and he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Never doubt it.
Can you just walk past already? Oh wait, he was over. No, he wasn't. Oh, I'm out of darts. I did not even realize that.
I'm alive. What else?
Yes, sir. Servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small bore pistol. Looks like Corvo ran amok before he left.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is secret.
Still walkers at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire now, and he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
Havelock's orders to the guard. Captain Manning, we've tracked the conspiracy to the Hound's Pit pub. Search the premises for the natural philosophers Piero Joplin and Anton Sokolov. Do what you must to secure all materials related to the enhanced arc pylon they have been constructing. Question them thoroughly, and once you are certain you have everything they know of the pylon, execute them both. Bring the pylon to me, along with his papers and recordings. They may be two of the greatest minds of our age, but they're also traitors who conspired with Corvo to bring down the Empire. I'm keeping Empress Emily Caldwin with me at the lighthouse on King Sparrow Island until we're certain that Corvo and his fellow conspirators have been properly dealt with. Lord Regent Havelock. He did take the name like he said.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
It's also always a
Indeed,
lighthouse.
I believe so.
Are you kidding me? There was another guy over here who didn't show up on my vision. What's the point in the vision then? And then he can just see me up here. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, this door was open.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
Couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you.
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from...
The river crusts, yes. I'd guessed as much. But I think our approaches may reinforce each other. This is what we've been lacking thus far.
Good to see you two are working together.
Well, I knew it was too good to be true. Seems that the conspiracy tried to use old Piero for their own gain and then discard him. But they have erred and delivered to me an ally almost as brilliant as myself. Old Sokolov and I will hold up here until we can blast the ruffians outside and make for the Academy.
I mean, again, it's another situation of Piero should have told me he felt like they were gonna betray him, and then I could have done some shit. The answer is always, I could have done some shit. If they would have just trusted the assassin, you know? Y'all would have just relied on me, the assassin.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the Arc Pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best. I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
Okay, explosive bullets.
We need that blueprint. With that, we can complete the job.
Okay. Callisto, it's Corvo.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the Watch won't see him.
So we can also just call Samuel and leave.
The City Watch is everywhere out there. But I don't even care if they find me anymore. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you to Emily. One last trip, I expect.
Emily's tower key, in case I came in through the window?
I had one job. Take care of Emily. I tried as best I could.
No, you did fine. Letter to Callista. Callista, fret not. I believe there is still hope for Emily and Dunwall. I don't believe Corvo is gone, because I didn't fully poison him. Yeah, I kinda knew it was happening and should have warned you all. I didn't. I'll be searching the river for him, but if you catch wind of him, shoot up a flare using the launcher I placed in Emily's tower, and I'll make my way back as quickly as I can. Keep this tower locked and take care of yourself. Emily is gonna need you when this is over, Samuel. And I'll just take that as evidence.
Go after Emily. I'll be fine. I really can't believe they did this, but if they were willing to kill to get what they wanted, I guess they'd be willing to do anything.
The only issue with this whole pylon thing is that they don't know that Cecilia's alive. They know Callista's alive. They don't know Cecilia's alive. So wouldn't it... Well, I guess it's just gonna knock him unconscious because I'm going non-lethal.
boy making rounds over here.
This better not be a joke.
Hey, can I buy you a ration of elixir?
This better not be a joke. Huh?
The way they all just turn around out of nowhere. Just, what the fuck? Another loophole. He said to bring them this. Why didn't he just take it with him when he left? That's the plan that he needed for the pylon. He had it. And then, oh, come on.
Whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so.
You were not there a second ago. Because where was his patrol route? Right? Here are the blueprints.
Astonishing. The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Well, they're following orders. They don't know the truth, so... And when they found out the truth about Lord Regent, they immediately did their jobs. So I'm gonna assume that they're all good people. Also, I'm doing a non-kill playthrough as much as I can. They're good people. They just don't know who to follow the orders from, so put them to sleep.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Where are you? All right, I won't be catching this rat bastard. Let's just see what happens if I get another crash.
Amazing. Simply amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Men like us rise above such things. As to the good Admiral, I believe men such as Havelock start with high-minded intentions. Same with Martin, and maybe even Pendleton, though I suspect he was just lazy. But no one is prepared for the sheer seductive influence of being so close to real power.
We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
All right. Anything new to add before I leave?
Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here. But there's no way I can help Emily the way you can. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you where you need to go. One last trip, I expect.
You weren't allowed to leave? I guess not. They wouldn't want her to leave. They were just told not to kill her. Okay. Nope. My photo. That's how you know you're doing the good playthrough. Or getting the good ending is because you have that. Corvo, remember before when I mentioned a special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope when you get back you see this and like it. I'd like to take it to Dunwall Tower with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to Callista about a flare launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. I heard the Admiral tell the others, so he warned Callista. He knew all this was going down, and again, I'm gonna keep bringing this up. He should have told me. I heard the Admiral tell the others we are leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse, because there's always a lighthouse on King Sparrow Island. I hope you get back before then. How did Emily move my bed to put up that thing? She must have got some overseer or some outsider powers. They are. So if you didn't save Uncle Kurnow, Callista? I keep forgetting her name. Her body would be here and you could pick the key off of her body. Wallace. My dear Wallace, we are departing for a safe and secure place where we can coordinate the transition of power to ourselves. Make certain that my audiograph and the best of my wines make it aboard the vessel before the sun sets. This evening, the staff will be rewarded for their loyalty and service, Lord. Lydia. Lydia has nothing.
Not liking the look of this one bit. That party died down inside awful fast, and now they called all the staff together. They said one more package for me to deliver, but I think I'll be keeping station at a safe distance from the riverbank and keep an eye on things for a while.
Can we actually see him? No. Okay, let's go let no. General notice. Be on watch for members of the conspiracy. Some are still at large. If discovered, they are to be killed on sight. Move the bodies into the kennel, but they are not to be otherwise tampered with. Piero Joplin, missing, interrogate, then execute. Anton Sokolov, missing, interrogate, then execute. Lydia Brooklane, found dead. Wallace Higgins, found dead. Corvo Atano, believed dead, assume missing, kill on sight. Samuel Beechworth, missing, kill on sight. The woman in the tower is Callista Kurnow, and a victim of circumstance. merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. Do not disturb her. Do not allow her to leave the premises. She is under my protection, Lord Regent Havelock, and he did not know. Oh, there's one of the drawings. He did not know who Celia was. Not one of the three men noticed Celia. It's the same notice. Why is there a coin purse? I didn't kill anyone. Why was there a coin purse there? 2 bodies disappeared. Celia? Oh. Why did it play very dramatic music? A letter from Celia. Corvo, I'm going to make a run for it. I think that if I hadn't met you, I wouldn't be brave enough to try. I'll try to find you again someday when this is all over. Cecilia. I've been calling her Celia. It's Cecilia. If you would have just waited, you could have been with Piero, who you apparently had a crush on. But I will tell you, he's a fucking perv. There's 2 darts in there. How do I get in there? Because if there's 2, that means they're stabbed into a picture frame's eyes. Oh no, that's a key. What? But wait, how do I... How do I get to that key? I mean, I don't need it, most likely, but I would like to know how to get to it.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burroughs, formerly the Lord Regent, has confessed to heinous crimes.
It's probably just the apartment key and it's a 3rd way of getting it. Oh, hello.
At last. Time to leave this hovel for someplace befitting my station. Now, all the good families of the Empire will look up to Pendleton. Wallace, before your meeting with Havelock downstairs, I want you to haul this to the boat for me. I'll be recording the most important chapters in the next few days.
Yeah, this is where they were loading out the boat before they left. I'm very confused as to how you get to that key. Maybe it's a path thing if Cecilia died. Because I don't see a way in. And the place is clean of rat. Is that a rat? Yeah, the place is clean of rats, so I can't just possess a rat to get inside. It's just so weird. All right, we're leaving. Any of you know how to get to the key, I guess put it down below so that People who want to get that key can get that key. I mean, I don't know what it would open. But there seemed like there was a sewer system to get there. Wait, hold on. I said I was leaving. But hold on. Yeah, I thought there was like a hole over here. Nope. What is that? Okay. Let's get out of here.
I can't go with you. I'll be okay here. Just go.
I didn't invite you. I know that sounds mean, but I didn't invite you. So, thanks. Buddy, we need to talk
Thought
after
I'd
this.
find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do?
We're going to Kingsbarrow Island. That's where they've taken Emily.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Oh, we didn't get all the money.